This water, this is all underwater right now. It's coming down like crazy. I mean, it's a bridge. This water, this is all underwater right now. It's coming down like crazy. I mean, it's a pretty good, probably about a couple inches of water standing. This whole mat here is underwater. There's a car over there. It seems to be doing pretty good. But definitely, the tent is underwater. Okay guys, it's Saturday, December 15th or 16th. Anyways, today's the day, and we're just a few hours, if not within the hour, starting to get our rain from this big disturbance that's coming in off the Gulf of Mexico. And I've got the tent as prepared as possible. It's very calm right now for predicting 40-mile-an-hour winds. This is the calm before the storm, I guess. But we're here at Bluff Conservation Area, just outside of Osteen, Florida. And they are still calling for 2 to 4 inches of rain here, and wind gusts up to 40, 45 out, even 50 miles an hour. So we've got the tent situated. That's east. That's primarily where most of the wind is supposed to be coming from, and we kind of tucked it behind the palmettos here, and hopefully the taller pines here will break the wind gusts. But yeah, I got the tent all anchored down. We should be set as far as that. Any strong gusts that come along, we'll deal with that, but we've got a tarp over the tent, and then off the back side we put an extra tarp on here just to help prevent the water from coming down on the back side of the tent. But we'll see if that works out pretty good. But yeah, we're just waiting for the storms to start, and once they start, they're saying it's supposed to be around 11 o'clock. It's 9:15 right now in the morning, and they say they got some light rain that's supposed to be starting here in the next 15-20 minutes. So we'll see what happens with that. You can see my generator. I'll be starting that up here to charge up my power stations and cooler. And we'll probably be doing some cooking inside today. We'll look on the other side. Hopefully all the rain that's coming down will puddle over to this side and drip down over here. I don't know what the drainage situation here is. I mean, we've got a swamp just on probably 100 to 200 feet that way, and they are calling for our river flood warning today once all this rain starts. But I see the past drainage of the water kind of tends to make sure we're going to be pitching it the right way. So let's see what happens. We'll give you an update here once the rain starts. Alright, well this is our 9 o'clock p.m. update. Since the last time we checked in 12 hours ago, we've had some steady rain coming down. The heavier stuff is supposed to be coming in here a little bit. And as you can hear, it's coming down pretty good. And so far, temperature 67. And so far they said that we've had 0.7 in the last 6 hours, and we're supposed to get another almost 2 inches by tomorrow morning. So this has just started coming down. Winds 16 miles an hour, gusts to 36, coming out of the east. So let's take a look outside and see what it looks like out there. Tent is doing really good. I have not seen any leaks at all. So let me see if I can do this with one hand. Let's change direction. And outside, it is flooded out here. This is changing big time. This is standing water now on the outside. Just on the inside here, it's coming down a little bit. Exactly how much more we're going to be able to stand, but it's standing water there. This is a lot deeper than it was. Let's see, that's a lot of water there. There's a car. Check back a little later. Alright guys, this is the 1 a.m. update, and this is probably the worst part of the storm that's here right now. And let me just set the motion here. And it kind of looks like it's going to be coming to an end. Right now it's 1 o'clock, and it should let up here in an hour or two. So that's a good sign. Go over to the other map here. Right now it's still 68 degrees. It's showing that the rain is forecasted to start tapering off. And we're at 1 o'clock. and it's supposed to be all out of here by sunrise, 7 a.m. Winds right now 17 miles an hour, gusts to 41. So far, they say we received 1.35, and we got another 0.65 to go before sunrise. So that'll put us at a little over 2 inches. We're right at 2 inches. So, as far as the cabin here, I picked up all the anything that could be soaked on the floor, and as I step on the mat here, I can feel water underneath me. So we're kind of encased in water. The tent is, for this amount of rain, is doing pretty good. Got a couple of little water marks here. Kind of, this is a window here, and there's a little bit of a puddle there. You can see it's kind of dripping a little bit right there. On this side, on the other side, seems like we're doing pretty good. One little, I can see kind of streaks coming down the side here. It's not really covered as much. And every time I take a step here, it's like you're on a waterbed. You just slosh the water underneath the tent. A little bit of water here at the entrance. And set this down and open up the outside here. This water, this is all underwater right now. It's coming down like crazy. I mean, it's a pretty good, probably about a couple inches of water standing. This whole mat here is underwater. There's a car over there. It seems to be doing pretty good. But definitely, the tent is underwater. Kind of relying on the seams here to prevent water from coming in. It's not as high as the side of the bed tent here, but either way, I mean, I'm standing in water. It's collected here, so it could be a lot worse. Everything should be covered as far as everything else. So we'll just have to deal with the water when it starts slowing down here. So this is the 1 a.m. update. Check back a little later. All right, guys, it's the 4:30 a.m. update, and the rain has pretty much stopped for the most part. But here's the future radar from right now. We still got some rain that's probably going to be coming through. It's a little hit and miss until probably, oh,
think probably about sunrise. According to this, the last batch is coming through right around 8 o'clock in the morning. If we go over to the other map, it's 68 degrees. Got some light rain that's supposed to be starting up again in 20 minutes. Winds are 16 up to 35 out of the southeast. Sunrise is at 7:11, and we've had 1.9 in the last 6 hours, and another 10th coming up. So the worst is over, I guess. So let's take a look at how it looks out here now. All right, well, as you can see, there's water here at the entrance. The walls, for the most part, back where the cot is, my mattress, there's water there, but it's not too bad. We look outside here. Water's gone down a little bit. This mat used to be fully underwater. There's still standing water everywhere I look here. It's not raining as much, but there's definitely still water all over the place. And now since it's calming down, all the skeeters are going to be coming out, finding their breakfast. So rain has stopped for a little bit. It'll probably pick up for a little bit more before sunrise. And then once daybreak goes through, we'll get a better assessment of everything. But for the most part, the little puddles of water can be swept up pretty good. So we'll take another assessment at daybreak. Well, good morning, everybody. We made it through the storm. And sunrise was at 7:11. Let's take a look at the radar here. Set it in motion, see what's going to happen here. We had a little bit of rain after my last report at 1 o'clock in the morning. So this is radar's running up to 1 o'clock this afternoon, which kind of looks like everything is blowing out of here. But the winds are going to be staying around. Let's go back to the other weather deal here. I mean, it's nice out. It's 70 degrees. It's going to go up to 72, so it's going to stay consistent. But the winds are going to stay pretty high. There's a wind advisory till 4 o'clock. So right now we got winds of 15 miles an hour. And through the past 24 hours, we ended up with 3.2 inches of rain. And if we look at the deal there, starting Saturday around noontime to midnight, we had 1.9 inches of rain. And then from midnight to just about sunrise now, we've had probably another inch or so. So we ended up with 3.2 inches. And like I say, it's going to be windy for the most of the day, which is good because that'll help dry things out. Because take a look at the tent here.
And pardon the mess because I got everything stored up high. The back of the tent here fared out pretty good. We got a couple little wet spots. On this side, away from the wind, it's pretty good. Doesn't look like we got any puddles here, but on this side, we've got a little bit of a puddle right there, which is no big deal. And that's mainly because it was probably going in through the seam here on where the wind was blowing, and the seam finally gave out. But that's easily cleaned up with a rag. Not too bad. But on the downside here, we got standing water. Nothing big. It could have been a lot worse. You remember last night, let me turn this around here, see if I can get my sandals on. And I believe most of this came from this area over here on the windward side. Yeah, and take a look at the, well, we'll go outside here in a second, but there's water standing all over the place. 3 inches of rain. And this ain't bad. I mean, this can be cleaned up with a rag in no time. But you remember last night that this mat was underwater, 2 inches of water. But look at that. Just close this up so the skeeters don't get in. So yeah, I'm really surprised. Most of this came through with flying colors. None of the ropes came untied. You can see a little bit of blue sky peeking through. The sunrise just coming up. The car doing okay. But look at that standing water. I guess we picked out a good spot for the most part. That look down over here towards the regular campground. This is all water. This is all underwater. So I guess we picked out the highest spot as possible. But we'll see how quickly that dries down. The tarp came in through flying colors. We had the palmettos there blocking the wind a little bit, and are going to help us out today. The wind is coming from my direction now, southeast. That's east, and we're on the south side here. So I want to check this bucket out. We put this bucket out dry before the storm hit yesterday. This bucket is full. This bucket is full of water. That's all rainwater. That's almost 3 inches thick. Interesting. But yeah, I think our tent came out, for the most part, pretty good. Our little tarp that we put on the backside drooped down a little bit, but it did its job to keep the water coming down and off the tent. This area here, that's where we got a little bit of wetness on the back part by the bed. All the stakes are in place yet. This area here was 2 inches underwater. So, yeah,
I wouldn't even attempt to try to ride the trails today. They are going to be a disaster probably for the next few days. So we're probably done e-biking for the day. For our stay here, we leave Tuesday morning, today being Sunday. So we got a couple days to dry out. But not bad. All right, guys. So all in all, the tent did pretty good. A few minor wet spots here and there, but those can be cleaned up with a towel. But we really lucked out with 3.2 inches of rain, and for the winds, you know, they stayed down pretty good. I mean, we're kind of hidden down here, and that kind of helped. Never heard any thunder or saw any lightning, so this was all just a big heavy rain event. They were saying on the internet that this is Florida's dry season. Normally they only get about 1.5 inches for 3 months through January, and of course now we got double that in one night. So anyways, appreciate you following along, and yeah, we're okay. We'll just have to mop up and proceed. Well, this is right after sunrise on Sunday morning, after 3.2 inches of rain fell in a 24-hour period. The campground here has standing water in places. Our little bucket that we put out here is full to the top just from rainwater. So yeah, we made it okay. I guess the rain didn't defeat us, but we'll just have to do a little cleaning up today. Get the rags out. All right, guys. Catch you later. Adios.